to the 2025 Rancocas Valley Regional High School's People's Choice Awards. My name is Kelly Scapolato, and I'm the Director of Special Services here at RV, and I have the honor of being your MC this evening. This is my favorite night of the year, because this is a night where we're going to honor students for their integrity, their perseverance, their creativity, their empathy. We're not honoring students for winning a competition. We're honoring students for standing out in a crowd and being one of our staff members' People's Choice. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome to the stage our 2025 People's Choice nominees. Now, can I ask our audience to stand for the presentation of colors?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Sit down.
Ready, cut, four, colors, round back, march.
You may now be seated, and I'd like to welcome to the stage Rancocas Valley's esteemed principal, Mr. Martin.
Good evening, everyone. Good morning, award winners. Thank you, Ms. Scapolato. Esteemed, I really appreciate that. So, welcome, everyone. Welcome to RV. It's a pleasure to have you here this evening with us. I would agree with you, Ms. Scapolato. It is the best night of the year. We have our graduation, we have our proms, homecoming, etc. But you guys, you're a special group. You're identified by all of us out here as somebody who does something that no other student does, and I think that goes a long, long way, and that's why we're here this evening for you. When I think of a movie that relates to this, I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, but parents, anybody ever see Patch Adams? Anybody raise your hand? You see Patch Adams with the late great Robin Williams? He just brings a smile to so many faces when he visits a hospital. He says that doctors may be great, but laughter is the cure for so many illness and so many other stresses in our life. So that's what this evening always reminds me of, Robin Williams and Patch Adams. And so for my speech, I promised that I wouldn't go beyond 8:30. tomorrow evening in an attempt to break Senator Booker's record of 25-hour-plus speech on the Hill. Only joking. Tonight is about you. My welcome is simply a welcome. Thank you for being you. Parents, guardians, thank you for being you. Let's get this show on the road. Take it away, Mrs. Scapalato.
I appreciate I didn't have to take out the hook and yank you off the stage this evening, because we have some more entertainment for you. I'd like to welcome for our musical entertainment this evening our students Isabel Brining, Jada Joseph, Catherine McGrath, Milena O'Toole, Donla Yakan, and Paris Ford. the awards presentation part of our evening. I'm going to ask that our staff members start forming a line on either side, and we'll be calling up our staff members from either side to either podium. Families and friends, you'll find out as our staff member reads the surprise nominee of each staff member. Once their name is given, they're going to come to the beautiful black T in the center here for a picture by Dr. Maniglia. If anyone's been on our website, you'll know that Dr. Maniglia doesn't take a bad picture. However, he can't take a picture if you don't stand still. So you got to stop, take the picture, and I would say, let's see, if this ends, it'll be up by 9 p.m., right? Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Maniglia is pretty quick, but he's not that quick. But you should be seeing these pictures on the website before you know it. I like to set them up. All right, so without further ado, I'd like to welcome to the stage Miss Knoll.
I first met my People's Choice during freshman year during his homecoming. I was very confused why he was always loud and complaining about work, and silently hoped that he would not be in my class. Sure enough, the next semester he came walking through my door, and little did I know he would go on to become one of my favorite people. He's hilarious and insightful, always managing to keep me on my toes, finding new ways to give me gray hairs, and most importantly, still complaining about doing work. 4 years have gone by, and he's matured from that loud freshman to a person who's hardworking and determined. While I miss him dearly, I'm so excited to see where life takes him. My People's Choice nominee is Memo Bendodu.
Next up, with 20-some-odd years of experience, Mr. Higgins.
Very odd years. What a terrific bunch of kids up here, right? If we only could have dominated each one of them, but we would only select one. I've enjoyed watching this student become a terrific young man. Unfortunately, I haven't seen him all semester, but he finished all his coursework, so he'll be back to walk in January, or in June. He has a contagious smile and a positive outlook on life. Although he probably would prefer to be working tonight, I'm glad that he's here, and I'm proud to present my People's Choice Award to Dimitri Demore.
And now I'd like to welcome to the stage Mrs. Chadwick.
At the start of the school year, my nominee seemed to be facing some challenges transitioning to high school. She was reluctant to complete assignments and often resisted classroom expectations. At times, it felt like we were on opposite teams, each trying to pull in a different direction. However, as the semester progressed, something changed and she began to shine. She has shown a renewed commitment to her education. She now works hard to complete her assignments on time, asks for help when she needs it, and takes pride in her work. She actively participates in class discussions and sets a positive example for her peers. Beyond this, she has grown into a more thoughtful and respectful classmate. She is kind to others, helps those around her, and has become a student I can count on to contribute to a positive classroom environment. Her progress is a testament to her resilience, her ability to reflect and grow, and her determination to succeed. I'm truly proud of the strides she has made and honored to recognize Zion Spruill as the
That's who you are? Oh, I've seen your name, but I've never seen you before. Oh,
watching my nominee grow up from a young age. And while she has matured and blossomed in many remarkable ways, it is the constancy of her compassion, curiosity, resolve, and integrity that makes her so special. She has remained true to herself and kind to others. She leads by example and remains humble despite her many achievements. She seems to have an understanding about life far beyond her years, and she makes the world a better place each day. My People's Choice Award goes to Katie Fuyanovich.
And next up, Mrs. McBride.
My chosen nominee is a shining example of kindness, dedication, and positivity. She approaches every challenge with determination and never hesitates to lend a helping hand to those around her. Whether in the classroom or through her involvement in extracurricular activities, she consistently leads by example, inspiring her peers with her hard work and enthusiasm. Her unwavering motivation and positive attitude make her a joy to teach and a valued member of our school community. It is an honor to nominate her for People's Choice Award, as she truly embodies the qualities that make our school a better place. My honoree for this year's People's Choice Award is Nia Allman.
And next up to the stage in heels I could never dream of wearing, Mrs. Riccio.
Good evening, everyone. Every so often, you meet a student who reminds you of yourself. When I met my honoree last year in my Italian class, I instantly recognized her special qualities. Her name means sun in Turkish, which reflects her essence. With her radiant smile and infectious enthusiasm, she brightens her school environment, bringing warmth and positivity. She approaches every activity with a positive attitude, encouraging her peers to participate wholeheartedly. As an ESL student, she has shown remarkable resilience and dedication in mastering English. Despite the challenges of learning a new language, she embraces every opportunity to improve, often surprising her teachers and classmates with her rapid progress. Her determination enhances her academic performance and inspires others facing similar challenges. She shows a genuine interest in her peers, making them feel valued and heard. It is a joy to celebrate their contribution to our school. My honoree for this year's People's Choice Award is Gunes Akturk.
And next, I'd like to welcome to the stage Mrs. Bellaro.
I met this student in the fall of his freshman year. He was placed in my 5th block English class, and if you know anything about freshmen during 5th block, you'd understand that calling this class energetic is an understatement. Let's just say I had to tell this student to please stop sword fighting with the yardsticks more times than I would consider appropriate or necessary. That being said, underneath the unbridled energy and possibly dangerous behaviors, the student walked into class every day with a bright smile and a kind heart. This student is a senior now, and since our 5th block class, I have learned so many wonderful things about him. I know he loves his mom and will always take care of her. I know he admires his brother and is happy that he's moved back home to New Jersey after being out west. I know this student has plans to join the Coast Guard and loves working with kids. He eventually wants to become a teacher. I have witnessed this student speak up for others who were not able to advocate for themselves and challenge peers he considered his friends in the name of doing what he thought was right. I know this student has such a bright future beyond the walls of RV, and I am so honored to have been a part of it. My honoree for this year's People's Choice Award is Cody Reitman.
And next up, Mrs. Jarvis.
Although I taught her last year, my People's Choice honoree still takes the time to smile or say hi to me in the hallway or even search me out in order to keep me updated on what's going on in her life. She displays kindness and respect through her everyday interactions with others, and her genuine nature makes others feel valued. She is full of determination, and her grace and maturity shine through in all that she does. My honoree for this year's People's Choice Award is Juliana Sanchez.
And next up to the stage, Mrs. Matteo.
Congrats, guys. Such wonderful honor. I had the pleasure of teaching this student and getting to know him within this past year. He humored me with our daily football conversations, even though he wasn't an Eagles fan. Go Birds. His kind nature has surely left a lasting impression on me. His smile can light up a room, and his bright personality is super contagious. His hard work and determination, both in and out of school, are so commendable. I will truly miss our daily chats and seeing him walk our halls next year. My honoree for this year's People's Choice Award is DJ Watts.
Sure. Next up, Mrs. Matoza.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations, students. On the very first day of school, I met my People's Choice honoree. Every time I turned around, no matter where I was, whether I was upstairs, downstairs, in the hallway, or in a classroom, he was just there. I think we actually at some point bumped into each other in the stairwell. Then on the second day of school, I think we just decided that every day that he would enter, that we would start our day with a hug, a giant hug. This award recognizes the enthusiasm, compassion, hard work, and dedication of a young man who has made every day of this school year better and brighter. I wish him nothing but the best when he goes off to King's College, and I'm sure he will find people to hug there. My People's Choice honoree is Eddie Yarnko.
And next up to stage, Mrs. Davis.
Hi everyone, and congratulations. When it comes to dedication, grit, and personal growth, few stand out like my People's Choice honoree. She is the embodiment of hard work, never cutting corners, never looking for shortcuts, and always showing up with determination and heart. What sets her apart is not just her ability to meet expectations, but her constant drive to exceed them. She is kind, passionate, and a true role model. My People's Choice honoree makes a difference, not just with big moments, but through consistent, everyday excellence. She leads by example, lifts others up by her presence, and never stops working to become the best version of herself. My People's Choice honoree is Ava Clark.
And next I'd like to welcome up Mrs. Romer.
All right. So every day I come to school, looking to do my best to teach science, connect with the kids, have a little fun. And I do that through humor and shared interest, most of the time. Sometimes I'm lucky enough to find a really kindred spirit. This student enjoys books and science, my two very favorite things. And that has led to a book exchange all year and book club discussions that I value more than I can express. She is profoundly kind, helps everyone around her, regardless of who they are or how well she knows them personally, has an excellent sense of humor and the brightest future imaginable. Some days are hard for us all, but seeing her come down the hall for a book or a hello really brightens my day every time. I'm delighted to present my honoree for this year's People's Choice Award to Vita Michelle.
And next up, Mrs. Lucas.
It is my great honor tonight to stand before you to nominate an exceptional young man for the People's Choice Award. This student is a true testament of resilience, determination, and kindness. He has worked tirelessly to succeed in the classroom, proving that hard work and dedication pave the way for success. On the field and court, he is just as relentless, showing not only skill, but also leadership and sportsmanship that inspire those around him. But what sets him apart most is his character. Despite facing adversity, he has never let challenges define him. Instead, he has chosen positivity, using every obstacle as fuel to push himself forward. And beyond his own achievements, he has embraced my own two sons as if they were his little brothers, offering them guidance, friendship, and unwavering support. For his perseverance, his heart, and his incredible spirit, my nominee for this year's People's Choice Award is Montre Wilson.
Mr. Martin up and hold his hand next, Ms. Mitchell. All right, next up, Ms. Mitchell.
Hello and congrats, everyone. I've had the pleasure of having this student since the first day of the school year. As a first-year teacher, being able to receive a My Jersey Year Impact was an honor. He has been featured on RV's Flip page, helping with the IE cooking demonstrations. He has participated in Red and White Night. He is an exceptional person with a kind heart and a prime example of RV pride. Being a dedicated student, a hardworking athlete, and a caring young man, willing to help others. I've seen so much growth from him in just 1 year, and I am honored to see all he will accomplish in the upcoming years. My honoree for this year's People's Choice Award is Malcolm Harrison.
Yeah, Malcolm.
And next up, it's a family affair. We have Mr. Lucas.
Congratulations to the great young men and women that are being honored here tonight. My honoree exemplifies values of perseverance, integrity, and excellence. He's a very distinguished student athlete that has excelled both in football and baseball and maintaining his membership in the National Honor Society, which is a true testament to his intellectual dedication and strong work ethic. His relentless pursuit of excellence, both academically and athletically, has earned him a football scholarship to Westchester University. But beyond this individual's achievements, and whenever I say that, this young man has done great things and broken every single receiving record here at Rancocas Valley Regional High School. His unwavering determination not only inspires others, but inspires the younger generations that look up to him. My People's Choice honoree is Brody Diter.
And next, please welcome to the stage, Mr. Pachi.
Some students leave a lasting impact, not just because of their intelligence, but because of the joy and curiosity they bring to the classroom. I met this exceptional student in environmental science, where she quickly became our go-to expert on all things animal-related. Every time I asked a question, her hand shot up, not just with an answer, but with a fun fact that none of us saw coming. Thanks to her, I now know that elephants are pregnant for 22 months, orcas sometimes wear dead salmon as hats, and that we have invasive Italian wall lizards here in New Jersey. Has anyone seen them? I'm eager to find one. She'd always apologize for oversharing, but her enthusiasm made our class more engaging and encouraged others to share too. This world needs more people that care about Earth and all of its inhabitants the way that you do. My honoree for this year's People's Choice Award is Isabella Lynn.
And next up, Mrs. Flanagan.
Tonight, I honor an extraordinary young woman whose journey embodies strength, kindness, and an unwavering spirit. This student has faced adversity with courage and resilience, turning challenges into opportunities for growth. She has a great love for her family, and I have witnessed her tackle obstacles with a strength and determination that is remarkable. Her smile lights up a room, and she has the ability to sprinkle sunshine wherever she goes. I truly admire this young lady's faith, strong character, and deep sense of self-respect. I love her like she is one of my own. Watching her flourish has been an absolute privilege, and I could not be prouder. This young woman embodies all the characteristics that will make her a fabulous nurse one day. Please join me in celebrating this beautiful soul. My honoree for this year's People's Choice Award is Sophie Mundy.
Here, come here.
And next up, please welcome Mr. Green.
Over the last 3 years, I've watched this young man grow from a very timid underclassman to an outspoken leader in our classroom. He's gone from a student who struggled with attendance to being one with nearly perfect attendance this year. He's always respectful and welcoming to staff and peers alike, and he's willing to put in the extra effort that's required to find success. He allows himself to be vulnerable and open up to feedback that he can work with to develop himself academically and personally. Seeing his confidence build over the years seems to be what has driven him to find these successes, and I wish him nothing but the best of luck in keeping that confidence high beyond our time together. My honoree for this year's People's Choice Award is Tyler Crittenden.
No, I said, no, I'm not supposed to let me say that. He didn't. So he told everybody really in the back.
And the other half of the dream team, Mr. Flanagan.
I love my choice, but I'm not going to cry. Congratulations, everybody. My special person is a young lady who made an impact on our class from the outset. It is an absolute honor to teach her every day. Her smile, sense of humor, and daily parting goodbye as she leaves class always ends my teaching day with a positive mental attitude. This intelligent young woman has an admirable love and respect for her family, a spirit of generosity for her friends, and does everything with a great sense of humility. I know that she will continue to impact many others in the future, just as she has left an indelible impression on me. My People's Choice honoree is Miss Allie Devlin.
And working double duty this evening, Chief Opperly.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations, students. Proud of you. Every now and then, a student comes along that really makes you glad to be a teacher. A student who is always helpful, extremely positive, has a great smile, and a fairly good sense of humor, and is always happy to be in class no matter what the day's challenge may bring. A student who is tough enough to lead and kind enough to mentor others. A student who is well-liked and respected by their peers and subordinates. A student who sacrifices a lot of their personal time to help the unit be successful. A student who takes the time to listen and help others. It's no wonder why I chose this student after 2 years of witnessing this incredible person who has defined by their deeds and actions the very meaning of being a true leader. My People's Choice Award goes to Juliana DeLeon.
Next, please welcome to the stage Ms. Cliver.
One of the best things about being a teacher is getting to see a student grow and flourish over their 4 years here. I met this student as a sophomore in my college prep U.S. history class with his bouncy curls, loads of energy, and complete lack of organization. Quickly it became evident that he had a passion for learning history and understanding how our society developed to become what it is. The following year, he was in the first ever class of AP African American Studies and absolutely slayed the AP test. He continued to stop by and check on me throughout his senior year. I'm so proud of him taking the Future Teachers course this year because we need teachers just like him. My honoree for this year's People's Choice Award is James Brown.
She's like, yay, but she ain't do that for you. Like, you know who James Brown is?
Yeah, Jack.
And next to the stage, Mr. Martin.
The selection of my People's Choice honoree was not a difficult one. This person had me from the get-go. I'm not talking about since entering our doors as a freshman, but since 8th grade open house in 2024. This person is a firecracker, full of energy, amazing stories, and crazy adventures. There is never a dull day, and my mornings are truly brighter because of this person. I just ask that you stop bullying me to buy Girl Scout cookies. You know who you are. You're the best. My People's Choice honoree is Hannah Neo Bezo.
Next, please welcome to the stage Mrs. Wagner.
Congratulations, everyone. Over my long teaching career, I have had the pleasure of teaching and coaching some of the finest young adults. My People's Choice Award winner has made me realize that it's still okay to be brave and step out of your comfort zone from time to time. She has progressed from a shy and reserved lady to a strong, confident, and poised young woman. She took a chance by coming to RV and was the first and only tuition student to come to our school this year. And I'm so glad she made that choice. My People's Choice Award honoree this year, Miss Layla Baez.
I've known my student that I nominated for 4 years now, and he always has the way of making people smile. He has a wonderful sense of humor and is a great friend to everyone he knows. I've seen this student mature over the past 4 years into the young adult that he is now, and he never ceases to amaze me. From laying down an awesome beat on the drums, busting out the moves on the dance floor, to walking over 8 miles a day on the senior class trip with me without a complaint. It keeps me on my toes and makes me strive to be the best person that I can be, and I hope that I have the same impact on him. My honoree for this year's People's Choice Award is Jeremiah Celeste.
This year's People's Choice Award honoree was an easy one for me. This student stands out among the rest of his peers for his sheer determination and willingness to go the extra mile. This student does not know the words quit or fail. To the contrary, this student overcomes and perseveres, which is a rare trait and also a special gift which deserves our recognition. My honoree for this year's People's Choice Award is Sean.
And next, please welcome Mrs. Svensson.
Good evening. Congratulations, everyone. Over the last 3 years, my People's Choice honoree is someone who brightens my day whenever I see her. She's an incredibly motivated, mature young lady who always strives to meet her goals through her dedication and hard work. Her commitment to her activities and academics with her bubbly personality are going to make her an incredible teacher in the future. The future generation of students will be privileged to have her as their teacher. I feel privileged to have worked with a student. Her sense of humor puts a smile on my face, and I truly enjoy our conversations and will tremendously miss them next year. My People's Choice honoree is Emily Schultz.
And now I get to do my People's Choice. So the student I nominated this year has been a student I've known since she's entered our school as a freshman. She's a young lady who has grown into a mature, confident young woman. She has always been independent and has shown an ability to take care of herself and others when necessary. But this year, I've seen her take an initiative to advocate for herself. She lights up the rooms she walks into with her infectious smile and her excellent sense of style. She will be missed by many when she graduates later this year. My honoree for this year's People's Choice Award is Rebecca DeMott. everybody, because we have to wait for Dr. Maniglia to put the camera down and make it to the stage for our last People's Choice.
You usually make a joke about my advanced age, I'm sorry. In a world where kindness and maturity can sometimes feel rare, my honoree consistently shines as a quiet force of compassion and wisdom beyond her years. Where many do not see the value in putting themselves out for the good of all, she steps up when others have stepped back. My honoree exemplifies the true spirit of American pride, leading not through loud words, but through thoughtful actions. She reminds us all that true leadership starts with caring deeply for people, for the community, and for doing the right thing, even when no one is watching, and more so when many people are looking in her direction. My honoree for this year's People's Choice Award is the one and only Ava Morris.
No, you don't want to go to Papa. Come back. Pop up over there. Pop up over there.
And as we conclude our evening, how about one more round of applause for this year's class? We welcome you to join your families and friends and your nominators, and please enjoy some dessert out